A very good morning from along the roadside here on the A66 on the outskirts of Penrith. Hope you're having a good start to your Monday. The temperature yesterday reached 22.5 Celsius at Santondownham in Suffolk. Considered warm by some sources, but really when you look at the time of the year, May 9th, yesterday, 22.5 is not really a big song and dance. We've had temperatures in the upper 20s, just going back to 3 Aprils ago, where we had nearly 29 Celsius at Northolt in London. So the 22.5 yesterday was certainly not overly warm, but I suppose given the type of spring that we've had, some could consider that quite warm. Temperatures rose to about 15 yesterday in Scotland as well. Big contrast, of course, to a couple of days ago when we've seen the heavy snowfall. But folks, that frontal boundary that allowed and gave us that little taste of spring-like warmth, early summer-like warmth, is now taken away because it's now pushed into the near continent, and we've got the full control of the area of low pressure once again that is continuing to kind of nudge its way into the UK. So while we're seeing temperatures yesterday of as high as 30 Celsius in Strasbourg, contrast that to 24 hours previous to that, the temperature was down at freezing point. Massive contrast. We've seen temperatures into the 30s in Germany as well. All this kind of little surges of heat is always going to be short-lived in a pattern that is dominated firmly by low pressure as opposed to high pressure. So low pressure is going to remain the dominant force as we go through this week. Gone are the temperatures high teens to low 20s for, to be honest with you, I think the foreseeable future. If you look at the pressure charts, it looks as if low pressure is going to remain dominant. And with low pressure comes wetter conditions, and with wetter conditions comes cooler temperatures as well. Upcoming 5 days off the GFS ensemble looks like this here. The 6 to 10 day looks like this here. So you can see if the model wants to change, you can see here we're still kind of average to below average in terms of temperatures, especially across France, Low Countries, Germany, areas that were very, very warm in the last couple of days. And then even the 11 to 15 day, we are firmly below normal, and this takes us out to Tuesday 25th of May. So the overall theme remains the same. Any kind of warmth that we do see is unfortunately very short-lived indeed. In today's video, I actually want to have a wee glance at the summer in terms of what the CFS V2 is projecting. And as it stands at the moment, folks, I'm really swaying towards this cool theme becoming wetter and transferring into the summer months. So June, July and August, I think is looking on the cool side, if I'm being honest with you. This is June. You can see here high pressure, Central Eastern Europe, Southern Europe. When you typically have warm conditions and ridging here, you typically find you've got a little kind of subtle trough, if not a fairly substantial trough, centered close to, if not just west of the British Isles. So this is the month of June of the CFS V2, and this is for July. Again, you've got a kind of neutral height field over the UK, so again not overly warm. And then even into August here, you can see we've got stronger ridging compared to normal. Azores into Spain, into Central, Eastern and Northeastern Europe. We've got a kind of suppressed height field towards Iceland extending to the UK, which indicates we've got a quite a significant Atlantic influence. And when you correlate the height field to the temperatures, this is where it does get very interesting. Because remember, folks, the bias in the CFS V2 has been so warm lately, but when you see the model projecting, months in advance, cooler conditions, that is something really worth taking note. Now June looks warm generally, central England northwards here, but look at July. As we go into the month of July, this is when it gets interesting. You're flirting with below normal temperatures here, still slightly above normal, seen by the model across the north. And then look at August. You can see here below normal temperatures here, and is that possibly indicating it's seeing the cold waters surrounding the UK? I'm not sure. Then let's project out to the 3-month period, and like I say again, this is significant when the model is seeing this kind of outcome, this solution in advance here, and this is the whole period, June through August. Folks, that is not an overpoweringly, I'll try that again, it's not an overpoweringly hot summer by any stretch. In fact, it looks actually quite cool, if you will. So that's it today. Hope you have a great day, a good week ahead, and I'll be back in the next couple of days with more. Summer forecast will be released hopefully in the coming days on marfoganweather.com, but keep it right here on YouTube, on marfoganweather.com, and Twitter for regular updates, and I'll be back in the next couple of days with more. Bye for now.